everybody, welcome to Lisa's Art Room. Tonight we're going to be working some more on our nature journal. Y'all come in and say hi, let me know you're here. We're going to get started on this in a few minutes. We are currently live, so I need to pull up my chat so I can see you guys' chat. Let's see. Hey Dawn. All right, hopefully everybody's having a good evening. Hey Angela. See if these things will cooperate. All right, I think I got that one. Okay. All right, I think I got them both up. So we're working on this nature journal right now. And tonight we're going to do, I'm not sure, a couple little things. I've got some echo prints that I want to work on, and I've got those vellum pieces that I showed you last time. I have a couple more of those that I want to play with. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Maybe some other stuff. I'm not sure. We'll just kind of play with it as we go. Hey Bonnie. Hopefully everybody's having a good evening. All right, let's see. I think I got everything around me I need to have around me. It's a lot. So the things I'm going to do required like all these different things, so I had to gather them, and I think I got them all. So we should be good to go. All right. Hey Lori, I'm going to go ahead and pull the camera up top so we can get started on this. Oops, excuse my thumb. Let's see. Let's get this straight. It's kind of straight. Wrong way? No, this way. Okay. It's as straight as it's getting. Looks in focus, I think. I hope. All right, let's see. Got the two up. Okay, there. First it went and did that little small image. I can't read that. All right, so today we're going to do, I think I'll start out with, I have like 3 things I think I'm going to try to do. And they're all kind of different, but right, I think I'm going to do the echo prints for sure. All right, so let's see. Where are we at? Hey, Dorothy. Maybe. Also maybe. I think I'm going to be adding like a fabric flip. You know what, I'm just going to pull these out for now. I don't know where I'm going to stick them. Oh, that's in there. Oh, it's got to fold. I thought I had it in backwards for a second. I'm so confused. I should go ahead and stick that just so I can have it down. I wasn't real sure what to do with it, but it's pretty and it matches that page. I think I'll do something with that, just quick like. We'll build on it, but I'm just going to get it down there so I don't have to keep sticking it in there. So, that's a good page. It's nice and thick. Maybe something there. Is that an up tuck? Yeah. All right. So let's do that real quick. We're just going to put this page down real quick because I just want to use it. And I'm gonna forget. Alright, so this was in, grab the paper, Serenity? Yeah, Serenity. This little 6x6 paper pad that I got off of, we're gonna say Amazon. Pretty sure that's where I got it from. It's Yasmin. Y-A-S-M-E-N. If y'all need a link, I can probably find it for you. Just let me know. I'm not affiliated or anything, but you know me, I like to share my links. All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to do some sort of a torn edge tuck with this. I'm leaning toward the owl on this side and then maybe just a little on that side. Could be like a double tuck maybe. I'm just debating if I want to tear this edge too. It's too, I think it might be too close. I might could tear it a little bit. We'll see. I'm going to try. I will try. I kind of want it torn all the way. So I'm going to put it on my grid to where I know where the line is. Use my tearing ruler just on that line. It's going to be really close. I'm going to have to push really hard. If you push really hard, usually it'll stay flat. And you get those little bitty edges off. Okay, so there's that piece. And then just a little bit off the top. Let go on me. Okay. So I'm thinking I want to make it a little bit over so you can see some of that pretty print. Which way do I tear to get the tear on the paper? I always forget. Is it this way? Nope, it's the other way. So I'm gonna turn it. Yeah, okay. I want that white edge to show. Sometimes I don't, but I do this time. So. I should do that bottom edge too. Yeah, let's do the bottom edge too. The smallest I can do this is about 1/8 of an inch. At least with this tear ruler. I don't know if other tear rulers, can get smaller. It seems like the wood just grabs pretty good, I think. Alright, so that is nice. Which way does this page go? I'm gonna forget. That way. The butterflies the right way up. Don't want to get them backwards. So I'm going to put this down here. And come around this just a little bit better. Oops, I'm going to go this way. So one direction when you're tearing will give you the white edge and the other direction will not. Okay, so if you're looking for that white edge, you're just going to have to watch how you tear. So this piece, I'm going to stick up here. I'm just going to do it just a little bit on the edge. Just like that. Let's see if I can just tear this piece off. It's challenging, but I think I can do it. Alright, I like that. I might save that because I might use it somewhere for a collage or something. Alright. So let's glue this. I'm going to ink it first because I want that pretty edge to show. Green, brown. Let's do brown. We'll do walnut. Is that Al's, that nice brown? Okay, that side. So I was watching a couple of different people. Well, I'm always watching YouTube, guys, every day. You know, I get inspiration every day from places. Pinterest, YouTube, you know, Google searches, whatever. But I was watching and I saw Saacibo, Saacibo. She was doing some basically printing with plants and stuff on using her Big Shot embosser. And I was like, well, I have one of those now. I can do that. So I like the video. I like the things she did. The only thing that I would say differently is be careful the types of plants you're using, because she doesn't really go into that. She doesn't say anything about the dangers of using plants and crushing them. And that's something you really have to kind of think about, because not all plants are safe. Some are toxic, and when plants are crushed, they can release toxins into the air. So you don't want to be crushing some toxic plant and then have a reaction from it. Okay, so that is really the only thing that I noticed on the live that I probably would have said differently. Is just be careful. Maybe do some research into the type of plant you're using. She does wear gloves, and I would definitely suggest wearing hands. And two, some of them smell horrible. Even if it's not toxic. I did a pine, like an evergreen shrub from my front yard, and I looked it up. It's not toxic, but it's very strong smelling, which isn't surprising for a evergreen shrub. I think it's called a false cypress, is what I found. That I'm pretty sure it is. It was here when we bought the house, so I didn't buy it. But it looks like a false cypress. Oh my goodness. It says it's not toxic, but it smells, it smells strong. And when I squished that one, whew, my whole room was like false cypress. I was like not happy because I don't like strong smells. So I won't be doing that one anymore. My daughter is like, oh, it smells good in here. I'm like, no, it stinks. It stinks. So this is like basically a little double tuck, so you can put whatever you want. You can put, this is too big, but let me see if I have something smaller here. I'm going to find something I can stick on the top and bottom maybe. Maybe I'll just grab one of these little tags that I need to decorate. Am I going to make a belly band out of that? I might. I'll keep that one. Maybe. Oh, here's some. Gosh, I have so many things that I've got to go through and organize better, because it's getting a little out of hand in my container. So, you could do something there, or you can do something there, or you could do something really small up there. You know, this isn't what I'm going to use, but I'm just saying. So something will go there. I don't know what. Maybe one of these. I think the colors would work well. So I might do that one there. I may cut it just a tiny bit smaller so that it doesn't hit that pocket. How big's that one? Oh, that one's better. I'll use that one. There. And then I'll do maybe something small up there. But I got like, I have stuff everywhere, guys. Everywhere. I want to do another one of these, not today, but I did one of these in, I think, the masculine journal. Pretty sure that's where I did those. So we will play with that and collage that later. My pile of stuff. All right. And what was I saying? All right, so that's the only thing I would say is just, you know, be careful. Don't use plants that are poisonous. You know, don't go grab some hemlock and try to crush it. It wouldn't be a good idea. You know, try to be smart about it. Okay, so that'll be cute. I'm not going to do the tag yet, but I just wanted to get that paper in there because I thought it was pretty. And then I think, which one was I going to use? This one maybe? I feel like this one had some good blank spots. Both of those do. We'll put it somewhere. Okay, so let's talk about the eco dyeing since we're on that subject. It's technically eco printing, I guess, but not the normal way. The normal way, you take your fabric or your paper and you lay it between a towel and then the paper or fabric, then your leaves, another towel, and then like 2 ceramic pieces or something heavy. A steam bath for like 5 minutes and it gives you a print. This way's quicker. And my cat wants out. All right, kitty. Okay. Might as well grab this while I'm at it. Sorry about all the noise because I know I'm hitting my mic. So this is a faster way to do it. Like I said, just, you know, use some common sense and don't do anything dangerous. But if you don't have one of these, you can do it the other way, and there are lots of videos on YouTube on how to do it. I haven't done it. I just haven't. I don't really know why, but I haven't. So for this, you just need a press of some sort. Okay, this is a press basically in a nutshell. That's what it is. But like if you didn't have this, you could use like an old pasta machine, or maybe a like, you know, those old washer things that you used to squeeze the clothes through. If you had one of those, I mean, there are other things you could possibly do. One person, and I have to laugh. One person said she put it between 2 pieces of wood and ran her car over it to press it. I'm just like, okay, that's hilarious. I don't know that I would do that, but you know, I guess if it works. So we're going to do it this way. I'm just trying to clear up some space here. All right, so you need 2 plates, and then ideally a shim just in case. This is just a plastic cutting board from Dollar Tree. And then you need your plants, and you need something that you're going to put it on, either fabric or paper, or like I have this is a napkin that's been ironed and pressed together. I think I saw this on Saacibo. Mine kind of turned out, she used 5 layers and mine didn't stick together for some reason. I don't think I used enough starch. But basically, in a nutshell, she makes a starch mixture with starch and water or coffee. I think she used coffee in a little spray bottle, and spray it on the napkins and then stick them together and iron them. That's it in a nutshell. But it makes some interesting kind of faux paper. You can go as thick as you want. You just got to make sure that you get a sufficient amount of starch on there so it sticks. So I might use one of those pieces because they're kind of interesting. I haven't tried it yet, and I want to try it. So I am limited to plants I can find right now because, you know, it's winter. But here's what I have. So these are strawberries. My strawberry plant, for whatever reason, is still growing, even though we've had 10-degree weather. But I guess it's a hardy little thing, and it's still growing. So it's not producing strawberries, but it is still growing. And I had another plant. Oh, where did I put it? I stuck it somewhere. Oh, I see it. All right, so you need fabric, cotton ideally, and then some sort of paper. Like watercolor cardstock works real well because it absorbs the extra. Or you can just use, it's going to kind of show you, but the scrapbook sketch paper, that's nice. I'll show you all these later that I did. You can probably see them off to the edge. But so we're going to try the strawberries. I haven't tried the strawberries yet. We'll see how they turn out as strawberry leaves. But I did try a couple of different plants. Some were good, some were not. Where? Okay, it's not there. Where did I put it? I am 90% sure that I went and grabbed another one. I think I grabbed another plant. I'm trying to find it, but I don't see it. Maybe I didn't grab it. I'm guessing I didn't, because I do not see it anywhere. That's okay. We'll just use the strawberry. Hopefully it'll turn out. Because I did a plant in a bush that is, I believe, called maybe like a purple smoke bush. It starts with an L, like Laura, I don't know, Laura something. Laura, some sort of a bush that looks, I think the non-technical name is like purple smoke bush or something. But we have like a bunch of those, so, and they were still nice and green and purple, so I used some of those. Like I said, limited on supplies right now. I'm trying to make room. But we're going to try these strawberries. So I've got some fabric. Let me move this for a second because I can't roll everything out. So this is just cotton sheeting from an old sheet. So I'm going to use a piece of this, I think. I'll just go with this piece. Well, got some spots on it too. This one's muslin. This is cotton sheeting. I've only used cotton sheeting so far. The muslin's a little thicker, so it might not bleed quite as much on it. So we'll try the muslin since I've already done the cotton sheeting. Roll this back up so that it stays nice and I don't have to go ironing it again. I don't lose my pen. All right, so I got that, and then I got my strawberry, and we'll go ahead and do both sides. So I'm gonna fold it like this. Actually, I'll probably fold it like this. I don't know. I kind of like the spots though. Maybe I'll fold it like that. I'll do one or the other. Okay, so plants, that, and that. So let's try one out. See how it works. Ugh. Am I going to have room with this? Probably not. Let me move this board. I got to make it so I'm not hitting things when that rolls out and I only have a limited space. Okay. There. I think I'm good. Okay, so that, and then we need a plate. And then we need our fabric. And now this particular stem is very thick, so I have a feeling it's going to really ooze. But I'm going to try it on this because it's going to absorb a little bit. I'm just going to do one, we'll do two. Do it like this. This is a little more interesting. Try it like that. Okay, and then we're going to fold this over And then we're going to add our next plate. And I'm going to see how that feels, if it's thick enough. If it doesn't feel like it's pushing, then I won't. Okay, it's giving me a good resistance, so we're going to go for it. And you can go back and forth a couple of times if you want, but I don't know that it's absolutely necessary. And we'll see what we get. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have that image there. Now typically the back side of the leaf produces a better result. I don't know why, but it does. I try not to destroy these because I will save these once they dry out. If I can get it off of here without ripping it. It's very thin now. Let's see if I can get it to lift. Oh, that one didn't do much of anything on that side. Interesting. The leaves from outside do better. The purple smoke bush, they do really pretty. I wasn't sure if the strawberry would do it or not. It does, but it's very faint. See how thin that is now? Super, super thin. You can put it in a book and keep it. Where's my book? I have a book already. I meant to grab one of those. I don't think I stuck it in here. And I could try one of the ones I've already done in here and see if it'll work. It might, if it's thick enough. So I only did them once. Sometimes you get 2 out of them. How's that one feel? No, that one's really dry. Dry. I think most of these are really dry. Yeah, okay. So, no. All right, that's okay. We're just going to keep going. This side's pretty, though. It's very, it's got a little bit of red from the edges. So we got a better result on the other side this time, which is pretty. Can you see that? I'll show you up close. Okay, so it gives you a nice little echo print. And like I said, you're going to get different results depending on what you do. So let's try it with that napkin paper and see what happens. So I'm just going to do a small one, kind of tag-like. You hit them with a hammer. Well, I could see that working. It'd be noisy, but I could see it working. So I'm not going to do, this one's already flat. I meant to put it in the book. Let me throw it in the book. So I'm not going to get 2 out of it. But they'll dry out and you can use them after. Use them in something else. All right, let's see. This one's, see if I can get it to lay better. So we'll see what this napkin does. I'm going to put 2 layers because I never know what's going to happen and which side's going to be better. So I find it's better to go ahead and just do both sides. And then you can kind of pick the side you like. On the purple smoke bush, the back side of the leaf definitely produced better. And the side that's up toward the roller typically produces better. So, like, that's the front side. So if I put the back side up toward the roller, because the roller's on top, logically that should produce better. Because you get a little more pressure on the roller side. And there's not much in that, so let me, I have that stem. Where's my little plate? Throw an extra plate in there. Just feed that underneath. Oops, don't separate on me. Get back over there. Okay. That should get me a little bit better, yeah. Let's see how that looks. Oh, I can see it already. Okay, good. All right. This is on the paper, so I'm going to have to be really careful with the paper. It is thin. See if I can peel it off without it falling apart. This is technically a napkin. Well, like 2 or 3 napkins. So very light. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, this isn't, the strawberry leaf is not as good as the purple smoke bush. That's for sure. So, gosh, I really thought I grabbed one. It's like, where would I have sat it? I feel like I went and grabbed it last night because I was thinking, okay, I'm going to use this tomorrow. And then I sat it somewhere, I think. And who knows where that might be. I don't see it. Oh, did I just stick my hand in the water? Well. Okay, this isn't working out like I wanted it to because I don't have my plant. Okay. I could send my daughter, but it requires me going and getting her. I could go get it, but it'd take me like 20 seconds. I don't know if y'all wanted me to be off camera for 20 seconds. I wanted to do it on that other piece of fabric though. So this is pretty. It'll still work for a background sheet. It's very pretty. Just let it dry because it's a little bit damp. So maybe put it in a book to let it dry. I really can't believe I don't have that, guys. Okay, well, I'm going to show you the ones I did with the purple smoke bush. We're calling it that because I'm 90% sure that's what it's called. Okay, so this is the ones I did. So this is on watercolor paper. This is the other side of that impression. So one side gave me that and the other side gave me that. And this is the same thing. This one I did on inside. I think it was folded this way. Does that look right? Yeah, I think it was folded that way. So that's what I got. Both pretty. But it gives you those nice purples, which I really like. And then I did it on some fabric. If I can find my fabric roll. I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Did I just hear the door? Huh. Hubby must be home. I didn't think he was coming home this early. Okay. Good. I'll have him go grab one. But, so this is what you get. Let me see if he can hear me. Dave? Let's see if he hears me. My door is shut, so it's hard to tell. So this was a leaf off of a large shrub. I have no clue what it is. I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find out what it was. It was very oozy because it was way too thick and it just made a mess more than anything. But it's still kind of cool. I mean, I'll use it still. But this is on fabric. And I washed these after. This is the evergreen cypress, false cypress. Which, you know, it looks kind of cool, but it just smells so bad. I would not suggest doing it. It doesn't smell anymore since I've washed it. I literally washed it and dried it. So this is the this one here. It just showed. It only showed the stem on that side. It showed the leaves on this side. Some more on that side. And this is just the prettiest one. And that's from that purple silk bush. But look at those colors. Aren't they nice? So pretty. And this is after me washing it. So I literally just threw it in a tub and washed it really well, because some of the debris of the leaves will stick on here and you're going to have to wash it off. Some say you can put it in a mordant, which is basically a fixative, and seal it that way, but I found just washing it with water and letting it dry worked just fine. It's not coming out of there. It's kind of like when you get grass stain on your clothes. You know, whether the colors will stay this pretty over time, I don't know. But it has been washed and put through the dryer. So, and got some really pretty colors on there. So, some, you know, not as strong as others. Just kind of depends. This was the other side of this. So one side gave me that, and this side I think gave me that. Yeah, I feel like that's what happened there. Maybe. Some of them were reverse sides because I folded the fabric over, which is why these have mirror images, because it was folded. So that's how that works. You can get some real cool results. Dave's not coming up, so I'm not going to ask him. But you get the idea. So you can play around. You know, like I said, don't use toxic plants. Be careful. But I think this will make a pretty, like, fabric flip. You could cover a journal with it even. If you had it on a bigger sheet of material or whatever, it would make a pretty journal cover too. So I'm thinking fabric flip, maybe backgrounds for tags and things. I might include that in that fabric flip. I think I'm going to do a flip with these. I might have to make it smaller, I'm not sure. But just a cute little fabric flip, I think. That's what I'm leaning toward. I'm not sure if I want the green side or this side. I like that side better, I think. All right. So where's my thingy? Let's get this back on here for now. No, maybe I should do that one. Debate. I don't want, but maybe. Although I could make 2 fabric flips. I don't have to do just one. Maybe do these 2 together and these 2 together. Maybe. Okay. Let me keep these all out and then I'll decide. I'm just going to roll this up. It's not long enough to go around now. I started doing this roll up technique because it works pretty well. So I don't have to keep ironing stuff because it's getting messed up sitting on my craft table. It's just a pool noodle. All right. Okay. So these obviously can make tags or whatever. Those would be pretty tags. And some sort of maybe a journaling card or something. So let's set that right here for now, and let's play with this fabric flip. All right, I'm gonna find a good place to put this. I like these colors. This is a heavier page. Let me see what the back looks like. It should be similar. I might take off this edge. I'm not sure if I like it. It's too little. Yeah, I think that I think I'll put one there. It's got a good thickness for holding on to one. Let me cut this real quick. Side tuck pocket things because I think that it will work good, but sometimes it's too small and it doesn't do it for me. I think I went far enough. put one there. Which one? I think the greens will look pretty there. So let me, this does not tear well. The grain is weird on it. I don't know why, but it is, and I cannot tear it. But I am going to just kind of cut it, and then I'll fray it. Try to get it somewhat square. And then I may come back and sew it. I don't know. I should have used my roller thing. I don't know why I grabbed that instead of the rotary blade. It'll work, but not what I was reaching for. Okay, so let's fray that. Okay, so there's one, and then we'll do one with one of these. I might make this a little bit narrower though. Yeah, it's too wide. Which side? About the same. If I do this side, I can take more off of that side, so let's do that. Let's go about, I think I'll go a little bit shorter, so go there. It's the right one this time. Remember where, oh, it's right there. Oh, good night, Bonnie. See you next time. All right, do a little one, and then we'll cut some of this side off, I think. Keep pieces like this. You can make labels, you know, write something on it, stamp something on it. I'm sure I have way too many of them, but I keep keeping them anyway. This piece is weird. This old bed sheet has a very odd grain. I tried to tear it on the grain, and it just goes sideways in every which way. It does not tear at all. So I fray it enough because it's all different directions. It's kind of weird. Oh, there we go. Finally got it to do something. All right, let's get the bottom. It's almost on the grain on this side. I like it frayed, so okay, that's not too bad. So there's one, and then we'll do that for this page, and then we should put something under it as a little surprise. So which one do I want on top? The shorter one, I think. Should I put this way? Do that like that. It'll just be a little flip. And then what can we put underneath it? Some sort of a surprise. Let's find something that matches the colors. All right, let me grab something in my pile. All right, this box is getting so crazy. It's too big to put under the camera, so no. All right, so something in this section. I might could put one of the other plants, but I think I don't think I have anyone that the color looks good with. Yeah, no. Okay, we'll find something in here. All right, let's see. Something not bigger than that. It won't look bad with that color. Okay, what do we got here? These are bird nests. Maybe not. This is trees. That could work since it's a shrub. So maybe this trees. More plants. Maybe I'll do that one on the other one. And more plants. Kind of like the smaller one, I think. Most of these I got off of a public domain site. Most of these, anyway. All right, I'm leaning toward the plant. I just got to back it with something, so I'll probably do something contrasty. Let me see if I can find a good backing paper. I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, no. Okay, so nothing there. All of this is in my little shoebox, well, photo box, see? I have a bunch of stuff, and it's just getting a little crazy. It's getting a little bit out of hand. I don't like that color. Could use that. Might do that. This one's got more texture. Not a lot of contrast, but I think it'll be fine. So, I just have like a huge collection of things that I've been pulling and sticking there. Alright, I think one of these should work. So... see if I can get this to tear halfway decent. Okay, we'll do that one and that one on here. I'll put one of the other ones on the next one. So I will probably sew it after. I'm going to go ahead and just glue it for now, but I'm thinking I might come back and sew it. Debating if I want to pull this page out or not. I'm going to forget where it goes. Where's my labels? Put one on the other side too. I know it goes right there. Hopefully. Hopefully I know that. Maybe I can leave this together. Alright, we're going to glue it to this. Just to give some texture on this page. I kind of hate to cover up all of that though. It's like I'm torn because I don't want to cover it all up. I might cut it a little bit more. I don't know. I like all the words too, so. Alright, we'll just do it. It's fine. I have more of that paper. I have lots of it. I should ink that if I can find my ink thing. There it is. All these threads are coming off. Unless you glue these threads on when you're making these papers, half the time they fall off. A lot of times I'll go back and just hit them with a little bit of glue so they don't fall off so much. Okay. I probably should have torn this. Yeah, I'm not gonna sink this. Try to get this edge to show. This handmade paper was done with a blender and a lot of recycled papers I had. And some of them were kind of heavier. It's very heavy. And then I put it on, I think, a paper towel, if I remember correctly. I might not go all the way to the edge so that it stays raised up just a little bit. I'm just going to go on the inside, I think. So I don't lose that texture. See that line very well. Where's a ruler? Trying to see this line. It's a very, oh, that's why. Hold on. My other side was interfering there. Okay. Where is it at? Really can't see it. I'm trying to, so I can get it on there somewhat straight. I'll just go that way. So much texture. I think this is a good one since both of those images are from bushes. Okay, very pretty. And then this is just going to hide it. And you have to flip it up to see it. I can't say if I want that this way or the other way. Maybe this way. I was debating which I liked better. I think I like that better. It shows a little bit more. So I will, yeah, maybe not. I was debating if I want to run a stitch across it, but honestly, I'd rather stitch it before I glue it down. All right. I'm just going to do it, guys. What time is it? 10? Okay, I can do it. Hold on. Sometimes I just should just get everything out, and then I don't run into issues where I don't have things. We're just going to grab the sewing machine. All right, 1 second. Hope I got the right color in here. I had pink in here. Looks like it's got black again. Okay. sewing machine in. All I'm going to do is just put a straight stitch across here. I could do zigzag, but zigzag tends to mess up on my sewing machine. So we're not going to risk that right now. So let's see. Now y'all can't see that well, but it's not necessary. It's just a straight stitch, guys. I'm just holding the two together is all. I was going to sew it straight to the page, but then it would show on the other side, and I really don't want it to show on the other side. So I'm just going to do this. A little straight stitch just to keep it together and look nice. Okay. It's a lot of maneuvering, I know. There. It's just, I think it'll work better if I sew it, so. And then I'm just going to glue it to the page, but I wanted to sew. I might let that peek out just a little bit. So let's see, where does it hit? Oh, right there. I should have turned this upside down. I'm just going to use some fabric tack on it. Come on. Man. It is just not moving, guys. There it goes. I tried thinning it out the other day with some acetone because it was getting a little thick for me. Glue holder so that when I'm not using it, just not all the time because it'll ooze too much. If I can get this pen back in there, I can stick it in there and have it go down and be ready, you know. So there, a little flat fabric flip. So can look and touch. Okay, so there's that page. This goes here. All right, and then we want to add the other color on another page. Let's find a spot for it. I can move that now. Maybe in one of the other books. There's some purples on there that are pretty, but I've already got that bee there. It could go there and then not add anything. What's on the other side of this page? Let's see. Oh, here we go. I could put it here. That's a good spot for it, I think. I'm going to have to narrow it, unfortunately. It's a little too wide. I love that fray I got, too. All right, that's okay. We'll narrow it a little bit more, about an inch, looks like. Inch, maybe an inch and a half. Okay, I think it'll look good there. All right, where can I take off the inch and a half? Is it going to have to be both sides? It's totally going to have to be both sides. Oh well, that's okay. We'll make it work. Try to fray it again. And then I'll have to use my sewing machine again. But it's sitting close. I don't know if I can plug it in on my other outlet. Maybe I can. Maybe if I unplug my hairdryer. Okay, I should be able to do that much on this side. So that much there. Just a little off of this side. And I'll double check and make sure it'll fit. That's so pretty. Could use that on the edge of something. I see beauty in everything. I don't know, it's just me, guys. Is it too tall? Nope, it's fine. Okay, height's fine. So let's narrow this one down. Almost leave. It would be off center, but it'd be so much prettier probably. I'm just going to make it off center, I think. I don't know. I'm debating. Probably not. Gosh, it's crooked. It is very crooked. No, we're going to straighten it up. All right, how's that? No, a little bit more. We'll just have to take it off both and try to fray it again. I will try. It never frays as nicely as it does in a washing machine. You know, the washing machine's always the best for getting that really frayed edge. But we're going to attempt as best we can. I do love how these turn out though. They're just, this one particularly is so pretty. I might have to get some more of that plant and do some more. There. I think that's the seam binding edge. Feels like it. Okay. Can't do it that way. It's curling. So after I washed these, I did put them under a heavy book for a little while, just to make sure that they flattened out. I just sprinkled them with water, just a little sprinkle, and put some parchment paper between them, and then stuck it under a heavy book. It does look like a dental tool. It came from, but you could probably use a dental tool. But yeah, I got a Dollar Tree, so it's cheap. Cricut, of course, sells one, but you're going to pay more for it. But I like it because it's nice and thick, whereas like my other pointy tool is very thin. All right, there. Okay, we're going to put the pretty one on the outside. So let's see if we got room first, and then I will sew them. Yeah, that's plenty. All right, let me just sew that real quick. All right, I think I can plug into this other one. It's like I have to walk all the way around my table for the other plug. Not that it's that big of a deal, but yeah, I'm gonna have to walk around my table because I can't reach the other one either. I have one option. I should have just left it there. You think I can brave a zigzag? Oh, let's try it. I found the smaller zigzags better. My larger zigzag, though, I don't know if it's, do I have the wrong foot? I really don't know, because I'm not super knowledgeable about sewing. You know, I'm okay. Is it even? But when I try to use the wider zigzag, it locks up on me every time. try this small one. And I did clean it, so I don't think it's that. I think it just doesn't like going really far apart. And it could be a foot issue. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Hold it. I think that's it for sewing. And my phone is totally froze. Hold on. Wow, it is so far behind. All right, let's catch back up. Okay. Pull this down. Hopefully that is it. Oops. Hopefully that is it for the sewing. All right. Go over there. Okay. There. Looks better with the zigzag. Okay, we're going to glue to this little page. I think it'll be okay. Debating if I needed to strengthen it, but I think it's okay. It's a book page, but it's a little bit thicker than normal. I'm just going to put it on this because I'll never line it up. I'm not sewing it in, like I said, 'cause I don't want to see the sewing on the back of the other page. Okay, let's see if we can line this up. Right about there. Miriam, if you watch the beginning of this, I show you how. So just do the replay. I did it on my my Sizzix Big Shot. Is that what you call it? I think that's what you call it. I'm trying to find it. It's a Big Shot. I get it confused with the name of the crocodile. All right, so there's that. But the person who I saw do it, she does a whole bunch of types of. She does it a lot on her video. So if you really want to watch a detailed one on how to do it, take a peek at hers. It's like I said, it's Saacibo. Her here, I'll just write it out because I can't. And I could probably. I think I put the link in my favorites. I have a junk journal playlist on my YouTube, so go over there and look. It's probably on there. Saacibo. So she does a whole bunch of printing using the Sizzix and stuff. Now she does do one using coffee. Don't do that, guys. she puts and squeezes coffee through the Big Shot Sizzix. I would not suggest that. That coffee is going to be all up in that roller, and it's going to be a sticky mess, and I would not do that. But the plants are not wet enough to affect it, so the plants are fine. If you look at her videos, you'll see what I mean. But so don't do the one where she has liquid in it. Not a good idea. All right, so there we go. Pretty little fabric flip. Okay, so we have a couple fabric flips using our Echo prints. So that is that. And let's jump over to this, I think. I did some multiple slides saw that on a lady that, I don't know if she YouTubes anymore, because the last one she posted was like a year ago. But when I was doing my slide for my specimen, I came across hers, and she just made like a mass make of one on 2 sheets of acetate. She's called Vintage Lilac Memories, and I don't think she's still doing stuff, but she does have some stuff out. So, but it's real easy. I have this printed out and detailed on how to do it, or you can just go watch her video, but I am going to upload it at some point. But basically it's two pieces of acetate and double sticky tape, and then it's got enough room in between each one so that you can cut them out and add them to your slides, and they're ready to go. So it's pretty cool, but I'll show you that later. It's not for today. I just was sitting there. I might use these labels. I'm gonna keep those out somewhere handy. I'm running out of space. Running out of space. All right. Oh, here's the other. I knew I had 2 of these. Let's see. So these are my paintings of mine. This is a rose I painted. Where's white paper? Kind of see. A rose I painted. And this is a prickly poppy. And then I have this sunflower one. This I still have for, I think I'm going to keep this one myself. This one I still have, and this one I sold. The originals anyway. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to do, debating on how to do this one. I'm thinking I'm going to turn it into a little folder. So I'm just going to see. I'm going to fold it right there. I'm going to trim that off. I'm sure it's too wide for my page. Find a good spot for it. Pink. Very pretty. What can I trim it with? Oh, do I need that? I'm going to use a ruler. My guillotine's all the way across the room. I don't feel like going and getting it. Let me straighten that up. About there. Try to get that straight. Where is my blade? Okay. All right. So this was a file folder. And I just sewed the transparency on there, and I'm going to show you with this one how to do that. Minus the sewing. We're not going to do more sewing, but you'll get the idea. So basically, you want to get your page, and let's see if I can find one. I am going to use how about, I don't think I have a good backdrop page. Let's just use some cardstock or something. I'll use maybe haberdashery. Let me see if I can grab a sheet of that. It's got a lot of yellows. I don't have a lot of yellows, guys. I hope you can still hear me. What does that got in it? Greens and yellows, browns. Greens, yellows, browns. Maybe not. I don't have a lot of yellow paper. some brown. Let's see if that'll work. Oh, that's black. I wonder if that would work. Hold on. And I couldn't. I dropped it. All right. 1 second. Oh, that's Valentine's. Oh, that's pretty though. Let me see. Oh, this black. Maybe. Found this. I was like, I wonder if there's anything in this that would work with that. It might look good. Huh. Could make a tag or something. I'm just debating on what I'm going to put on the inside of it. Pretty too. We don't want Valentine's either. We just want kind of floral, but not Valentine's-y. What does that say? Is that like a love letter? If it is, you can't really tell, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. I don't know about this for this. It's so dark. Some of the prints work better. I think the lighter prints work better than the darker prints. When you're printing on vellum, guys, pick lighter prints. They work better. I think this is too dark. I think I want the haberdashery, if I can find it. Coffee dyed. Country Road. Hold on, I'll take my mic off. Too many papers. I really buried it. I think I found it. Okay, I'm back. There. Okay, this paper's much thicker, and thicker papers work better when you're dealing with the vellums. All my other scrap stock. Just the front. So let's see. Something compatible. Got a butterfly. It's busy, but it might be all right. I've used that one a couple times. I just don't have, I thought I had that. I must have already used half of these. I've had it for a while. I think I've used all the good ones. I was trying to keep something with some yellow in it, but there's just not a lot of yellow that I'm seeing. Nope, not really. Okay, well, maybe that. So, I think it just needs to be an outline, so it doesn't have to, I don't really want the faces. Maybe this side or this side. And that would be on the inside if I did that. And that would be on the outside. I really kind of need just right down the middle there. Unless I did an upper. We'll do it this way. Alright, do I have something to cut with? I don't really want the face on there. I like the butterfly, but I don't want the face. So we're going to give ourselves about a ½ an inch maybe. So right there. Try to chop her head off. You won't be able to tell what it was too much. Alright, so keep those for tags. And then all I did was I think I used my die cuts on these, but you don't have to use a die cut. You can just do it with measuring it. And then you decide whether you want it on the front or the back. Both will work if you're sewing. I'm going to do, let me see where this folds in half. And then I got to see if it's too big for the book. So, is this too wide? Ooh, that's really close. It might not be a good image to use. It's too big. I should have printed it smaller. All right, we'll take this off. I should have printed it smaller. Oh well. I'm just gonna, this is mostly to show you. I might not use this one in here. Where'd my thing go again? I lost it again. There it is. Why does it look so crooked? Because I am crooked. Okay. So you can use a die cut in it, or you can just cut it with your utility knife. I would not suggest cutting vellum, this vellum with that. Use a rotary or a guillotine, because the vellum tends to crack it. I don't really know how to explain that, but it cracks. I have to really trim this a lot. I'm going to try to trim it, make it fit. The rotary cutter works well. Alright, so we're going to make this fit on here. I'm just not going to have a super wide frame on the outside. And I am not going to measure. I'm just going to cheat and draw marks. And I'm going to try and stay inside the mark. Well, I will measure a little bit, but not a lot. I'll measure one side. And about there. So we are 1 centimeter. And then we're going to come up to here. And this is very loosely just, I'm not going to be picky about it. I'm just going to loosely do it. So 1 centimeter, is that what I said? Just 2, but honestly, sometimes this centimeter works easier. Kind of depends on what I'm doing. Or you can use your die cut. How far down was that? About 2.5. I forgot. Oh, way off. Okay. This. It's dying. Hold on, let me sharpen it. I was like, why is that not pushing right? Oh, it's broke. Okay. I didn't measure, so we're just, I know it's a little, it seems like it's a little off center. It's not quite 2.5. Gosh, I'm way off my measurements today. Not quite 2.5. Just want enough that I can cut this out and have it somewhat close. But yeah, if you have a die cutting thing, go ahead and use it. I have one, but it didn't mean sticking it up again, and it's kind of hard to do online when I'm live. Alright, so just cut it out. Make sure it goes all the way across so you can see where you're cutting to. Okay, so there. There. Okay. So there we've got our little cutout. Save that, you'll use it for something. Maybe. Maybe you will. Erase your lines. Okay, let's rip it. Alright, so once you've done that, then you're going to take this, and you can either do it on the front and sew right over the top, which is what I did on this one. This is on the front, and I just zigzagged right over the top. This one is on the back, and I just did a stitch attaching it to the back. Either works. I kind of like the zigzag on the front a little bit better, I think. So to do that, you just want to match up your... I can't see through it, so you got to be able to see through it. Where's my white paper? White paper, where are you hiding? Alright, let me grab a sheet. Okay. There. So, grab your image. I'm leaving that because I'll just sew over it later. Not today. I'll do it and I'll show it to you later. Where is my tape? Oh, goodness, what time is it? I'm not getting anywhere again. Where's my tape? Oh my goodness, is it buried? Oh, it's totally buried. I have a stack of these little containers that's about 1 mile high right now. I have like 30 of these stacked up. They're not in their holder. They're just on my table, loose. So, because I'm going to sew it, I don't have to use a lot of tape. All I'm doing is putting enough tape to hold it in place. If you're not going to sew it, go ahead and just secure it with tape. And then you could put fake stitching with a Sharpie or something if you wanted. Okay? But since I'm not going to sew it, I'm just going to put a little bit of tape to hold it where I want it to stay. So I'm going to line it up. By putting it on the white paper, I can see my edges better. Okay, and then I'm just going to hopefully get this off my finger. And just on the corners, oh, I need to hold that now. And this is how I did the others, and it works very well. So just on the corners, you want to go ahead and put your tape. And that will be enough to hold it while you sew it. The way along. You know, you can kind of see tape through vellum a little bit, but not nearly as much as if you used glue. And the glues don't hold vellum as well as a double stick tape will. I get this from scrapbook.com for anybody who's new. You can find it on Amazon under like Sure Tape. This one's not called Sure Tape, but it's basically the same thing. Okay, so you got your corners. I'm just going to double check that they are in the right spot. They should be. Yeah, okay. Now, I'm not going to try to do all those at once because I'd never ever get it lined up. So I'm just going to pick a corner. I'll pull these off of one corner. Okay. And I'm going to line it up, not touching it yet, on all the other corners. Okay. And then I'm going to let it fall on that corner. All right. And then I'm going to come over to another corner. Hold it in place. Okay, and let it fall to that corner, keeping it nice and snug as much as possible. And come over to the next corner. Now this is a little close, so I will probably have to go through this with my sewing machine, which isn't ideal to go through the sticky with the sewing machine, but it didn't seem to cause me an issue last time, so I think it'll be all right. And then the last one. And just make sure that each time you're doing it, you're holding it flat and keeping everything snug. This is so much easier than trying to match the whole thing up at once and dropping it. And I totally put that image on there backwards. Oh my goodness gracious. Try to take it off, or do I just want to leave it backwards? I don't want to leave it backwards, guys. I really don't. But I don't think I can peel it off. Yeah, no, it's not going anywhere. All right, it's backwards. It is what it is. It's not super obvious, but it's obvious because my signature's on there where I signed the painting. The only other thing I can do is just put it on the other side and have it go the other direction. Yeah, I'll leave it backwards. I may print another one out. It was mostly to show you how, so don't put your image on backwards. That's not ideal. If there's a front and a back. Mine does have a front and a back. And it's a little better view on that side. So tempted to just pull it off of there. You can kind of get it off of there, but I have a feeling it would stretch. And if the tape doesn't come off, I'm going to have sticky where I don't want it. What I'll have to do, if the tape comes off on the vellum, I'll have to put it on the inside instead. Gosh, I don't know, guys. I really hate that it's backwards. It's going to make me crazy. I'm going to peel it off. It will peel, it's just not. Because this craft paper is super strong. It'll peel off of this. But now I gotta do it on the inside. I can't do it on the outside because I'm not getting I might get the tape off the vellum, I'm not sure. I can definitely get it off the craft paper. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna do it on the inside. All right, now I have to try to match it because I've already got tape on there. That's okay. I can do it. I know I can do it. All right, at least it's the right way. I'll still sew it in the front. I got a little bit of tape showing there. Let me see if I can peel it off. I don't want it sticky there. I think I can get it. Yeah. The tape was longer on this side. I didn't line it up. Vellum is pretty forgiving, guys, surprisingly. So normally it's not this difficult if you put it on the right side. I want to make sure there's no sticky there. Okay. Where's my powder? I'm just putting a little bit of embossing powder on that to get the sticky off. Okay, where's my rag? Can get the embossing powder off now. Okay, at least it's the right way. So anyway, I'll sew that later and show you, and then it'll be a tuck or a pocket or something. Okay, that was confusing and crazy. Let's do, come here, let go. Put this up before I make a mess of it. Okay. Where can I put this one? See if I have anything with pink. Like I said, I might have to add some pink because I don't have a lot of pinks. There's some lavender that's more pink than it is lavender. Wow, that's still too big. I made half of my images way too big. I don't know if I like it on that page. I like the pink on the other side, but I don't like the brown here. Maybe. Let me look. So I've got the birds, which really aren't pink. They're more, I don't know, taupe. I don't know what the color is. Kind of taupe. Really, that's the only one with pink on it. Let me see that other book, a page, the other signature, and see if what's in it. Where'd it go? Come here, signature. Did I have anything on you? I felt like I had a page. Was it this one? No, I already put something there. What's on the back of that one? To put something on the back of it. Oh, there's no pink on the back of it. There's blue. Kind of contrasty. That's got a rose. I don't really like the way that looks. Well, I'm not feeling it, guys. We gotta find another place for it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. All right, we'll just make it work. We're gonna make it work with that brown page. Okay, but I'm gonna have to cut it down. Okay. I was like, where did it go? I lost it. There it is. And then we'll figure out the poppy. That's got to go somewhere too. Gosh, I'm running out of time. All right, I got to trim this more. It's still too big. Still too big. didn't realize how big I made it. Okay. Put it here, I think. Yeah, we'll put it here, but I'm going to do something with that. So, what if I take this? That'll work. All right. I'm going to put this I'm debating how I'm going to, how much shows on the sides. Not much at all. It's mostly the top and bottom. All right. Okay. And I'm just going to glue this down there. I don't know why I'm bothering to tear it, because it really doesn't matter. It's not going to show. Not much anyway. Tear it just a little bit. And there. Nope, way too far over. About here. Okay. There and there. And that will look better. Okay. So let's glue this piece first. Where's my pink? Come on. Colors, colors, colors. Okay. Only this edge is going to show, I think. Yeah. I like the roses on the top better. But I wanted the torn edge, so we're just going to tear it a little bit more. I can put those on the top. There, right there. And this one, yeah, I still like the roses on the bottom. Honestly. Decided to use the other piece. Okay. This is going to look better than that brown on the back of it. Okay. Let's see if I can ink this a little bit. I don't know if it'll show. Not really. What else do I have? I have red. Do I have a stronger pink? I feel like I do. Hold on. Let me see if I have one more pink. What is that color? It stays on. I have picked raspberry. see if picked raspberry shows any better. Nope, not really. I don't want to go red. I think red's too much. We'll throw this on here, but it's not super strong. I think the Kitsch Flamingo is still a little bit brighter. They're about the same. Very similar. All right, so kind of a mess. All right, let's glue these on. Where's my glue? What time is it? We're no time. Oh no. So this is just going to give it a better background. I'm not going to get to the prickly poppy again. I might just do it while I'm off camera, guys, because it's pretty much going to be the same as this, except on a different page. And we'll do something else on the next live. So, I want that right as high as I can get it. Not on my fold, so I can still close my page. I don't need quite that much, but I'm going to leave it. I could probably lose about half of this. I might do some pink down the edge. Better. And then how much is going to show? Very, very little. Just the tiniest bit on the edge here. Let's do just a little bit here. Good with that. All right, now, so this, I'm just going to let be, I might add a pad in there and make it a journaling spot, but with an actual pad in it. So we're just going to glue this down. I could have made it another pocket, but I've got a bunch already, so we're going to just glue this one. We don't need another pocket, I don't think. You get too many pockets and then your journal starts getting crazy bulky. Oops, it's down there. Okay. And glue that just inside that fold. Okay. All right. So that's going to fold up nicely. And then we're going to add a paper there, which I probably have already torn up here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. I apologize if y'all can hear that. Nope. I have it. Where's it at? Nope. Like I said, too much stuff. I want a saying too. I'll put a saying on there. Sorry, I'm just throwing stuff. I have a little notepad that's already sewn together, and I know it's right here. It's just finding it in my pile of stuff. I know where it might be. I know where it might be. I'm gonna look through here one time. If not, I'll just use papers. But I already have one. Not finding it. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's the other direction. Interesting. It's not the direction I thought it was. That's okay. So this is just a little pad of coffee dyed paper that I sewed a while back. You can also just do it the other way from the top. But seeing how I already have that one done, we're going to use it. We're just going to attach it right on the edge. And that's a nice little journaling spot. Okay. All right. And then I will probably just, maybe I'll put a clip there. Grab a clip. Just a tiny clip. Teeny, teeny, tiny clip. Get the edge of the paper. Boy, that's some thick paper. These tiny clips are hard to hold. We'll just put that there. These are the little Tim Holtz ones. There's also a paper clip one. Maybe I should do that one. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I can do either. But these are cute too. We'll just do this one. There. It's a little flatter. All right. So that is that page with, we need something up there. What do we got? Let's see. We have lovely as a ladybug, spring breezes, breathe deep. Nature is not a place to visit, it's home. Some old-fashioned things like fresh air, sunshine, hard to beat. My wish is to stay always like this living. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. If you truly love nature, you find beauty everywhere. Let's do that one. Where's my scissors? I have my little scissors. Big scissors. All right, which one is it? If you truly love nature. All of these are great. I can give y'all a copy of these. I just went through and found quotes that are old enough they shouldn't be copyrighted or anything. I don't think any of the quotes are copyrighted as long as you say who the quote's from. I think that's how that works. I don't know. Pretty sure. Okay. Pink. Pink. Mm-hmm. There. Okay. It's almost 11. Phew. I keep running into my full 2 hours, don't I? I have such a hard time doing short lives. I don't know why. There. So, if you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. Vincent van Gogh. That works nicely. All right. I think we are good for tonight. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that and learned some things that are new. And let me know if you need any links or anything in the comments. Or you can always send me a private message if I miss the comment. Sometimes I miss them. And I will be back on Sunday for Stencil Sunday. We will use some sort of stencil in this journal. because that's what I'm doing right now. All right, which color is that? Kitsch Flamingo, okay. All right, and then this is picked raspberry. And my little clips. Okay. All right, so that is our page. Pretty, I like it. I like it. I think it's pretty. So you can write in it. A little clip on there just to hold it in place. I might stick a stamp there that says journal or something. I don't know. It's not absolutely necessary, but I might do it. Okay. All right, so there's that. Anything in this one? I think we did it in the others, right? Yeah. So we did that. We did our little fabric flips. I'll put this somewhere. I'll find a good page for it. It's going to be challenging. So we got our fabric flips. And is there one on this one? Where's that other fabric flip? It might be in that same book. Must be. Are they both in this one? Yep, they are. Alright, so there's the other one. With the little bushes peeking through trees. Okay. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that. And y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I will see you next time. Alright, take care. Bye-bye. Ouch. Tripping on stuff.